Okay, everybody, welcome to Thornblade. And tonight, the hunt for the FBSS continues. We're back at the spot where we got 2 FBSSs. So this is the spot, guys. Gonna rebuff Genjo, stay put. Got some buffs to throw on you. This way, in case you get stunned. I need to get your resist magic, so you might want to hold on. Stand by, Genjo. I want to just wait for a moment. I want to get your resist magic. I gotta load it up. It'll be worth it. And I'll put one on Wushu also. Resist magic coming for Genjo. And one for Wushu. There you go. So thanks for joining us, everybody. Tonight we're still hunting for the FBSS, and this is one of the luckiest camp spots we've gotten. Not only is the experience good, but the loot is really good. Assisting Genjo. And they're light blue, but surprisingly good experience.
I'm going to try to pull from below us more and just keep the names cleared.
Okay, that sounds good. So below us meaning towards the bats?
Yep.
You the man. That's the way to do it. Very, very good. Sonic bat time. That's the way to do it.
I'm only going to pull the other lower Koblos if I have nothing to pull.
Okay, great. And good job on Wiztack and Serially are getting the good camp there. They're learning. Wonderful. That's it. And he's snared. Looks like the other team left. I mean, the other people. The Silent Night guys.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
When they ran
think
down,
we're alone now.
Yeah.
they pulled our the other mobs that are down there. So I'm going to pull some light blues up here.
Yeah. Yeah, Silent Night left. I'm glad that they have the sense, they see us pull it and they don't try to get aggressive. Some groups try to get very aggressive, but it's good that they have sense. That's right, Tiffany. I remember that one, the shopping mall singer. Think we're alone now. Was that her only song?
Yeah, I don't know many.
I don't know.
I think it was. They had a special on her of what happened to her. Same way around that time, like Martika, Toy Soldiers.
Debbie Gibson.
Yeah, Debbie Gibson. The teeny bopper singers.
Experience is so good here, even though they're light blue.
Yes. I know, it's cranking away. Oh, bronze armor for my pet. Pet armor. And if you guys on the stream missed it last night, it was movie talk. And we got to find out what the players like, what kind of movies, what decade was their favorite.
And shout out to Yodi, who we met earlier today, a fan of the channel.
Yes, he's the one that met you.
He's the guy that was out in the entrance of Soul B talking very nice compliments to him.
Wow, that's good. Yodi, thank you for dropping in and saying hi.
Shout out Yodi.
Yodi. I like that. Sounds like Yoda.
He was a cleric too. He had some hate gear on him.
Really? Oh, that's even better. Can never have too many clerics.
Is it still purple?
Yes, it's a Barney color. Time for me to buff this pet here. Oh, again, Joe. Coming the long way.
I got stunned in the lava.
Oh.
Got 2 bats coming.
Getting you healed. Bracing for impact. Second heal. Fauci's going to draw some aggro. We'll intercept. Here they come. Okay, on them. Welcome aboard, RE. Thanks for joining us. I remember when these sonic bats were like really scaring us, but now we're like, oh yeah, bring it on.
So, Kat, why did you pick a dark elf for the Necro?
Good question. See, the thing is you can tell Genjo's a smart guy because he asks smart questions. Really smart questions. I like that. So the reason why is because I picked the high elf before, but then I found out that I had a gnome before, and for the stream, the problem is that it doesn't have ultra vision. So you want the best vision, especially at night, because it doesn't come out that good. Like say you're a human, oh man, people just see darkness everywhere. Although it does kind of look cool, but dark elf for that, and also for the enchanter because it has the hide, which is good for sometimes breaking the pet. I found it to be helpful.
Oh, that's a good. I didn't even think of that. The hide breaking the pet. That's good.
Yeah, somebody said it before. It only works 1 out of 5 times, but because the skill maxes out. But I still did it, and then I thought even if it's 1 out of 5 times, sometimes it's pretty cool. You just get used to clicking on that thing and popping it. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. I can't do it as good as Grayskull can. Healing Genjo.
I used to love the circlet of shadows for charm pets on the Necro.
Oh yeah, that thing is the best. For sure. All the way.
And why a Necro?
Because, okay, this time, the reason why it's going Necro, another really good question, it's a big departure from the Enchanter, is because they nerfed the Enchanter so many times. And this year was the straw that broke the camel's back. If you don't know what nerf they did this year, is before you used to be able to chain stun. You could cast 3 different stuns right after another and lock down like whole piles of mobs and then throw down the mez. But now they're all in the same timer, so you can only use 1 point blank stun. And what's bad about that is once you blow that stun, that's it. And you're going to get all sorts of aggro, and it's just the class becomes more useless. And I used to think, oh, enchanters are kind of on par with bards. And it's very situational, and bards are better in this situation, like raids and all that. But now it's like the bard's so superior to the enchanter. I just feel like, I know we have some enchanters, but I just feel like the enchanters are almost useless. But no offense, Mesra. She never says anything anyway.
Mesra is very quiet. She doesn't
I
talk.
know. It's a good thing she doesn't. I wouldn't be saying this if she was. And of course, Ackryl's not here, so I'm not saying anything about enchanters, but you all know. Without the point blank stun, let me give you an example. Last night, or a couple nights ago, we were in Kedge. And the mermaids, I used to live off the mermaids because you got a lot of gems. They have very few hit points, and they're so easy to kill as an enchanter because you just stun them and they can't cast anything. They can't heal, they can't dot you or anything. But now what happens is you go in there and fight them, and they put a dot on you, and then they keep healing themselves. So you're spending about twice the amount of mana to kill them. And it becomes very inefficient to do it. And, and plus you got to dispel them. So you got to dispel, you got to stun them like crazy. And the way I'm stunning, I got 2 clerics and I pop a stun. It's still not enough. If you get 2 of them, it's just going to be a nightmare. And it's just so inefficient. So, and then also when we did a lot of raids, you found out, well, the enchanter is good for somebody you camp out so that after the raid wipes, you log them back in to buff everybody. Or her, So that's why I know enchanter. And, the bard's got the mana song. Just tap this
I just
guy.
thought maybe you wanted to finally do some crazy DPS.
Well, the DPS is better. Also, I want to think more towards the raids because we have more people this time around, and with all these people, we'll be doing more raids. So the Necro is something. We had a bunch of Necros last year, but they all gave up. I don't know why, and there went a huge portion of DPS. But yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And I found this combo to be even stronger. The Necromancer and 2 Clerics. As long as you can fight undeads, you just, oh man, you can blow things away so fast. It's just crazy. The Clerics got such good undead nukes. And, man, I shouldn't even be dropping Venom in a Snake on him. He's half dead. And what made Genjo change into a monk this time? This is a departure for you.
Well, there's this guild leader I know that just kept saying monk, monk, monk.
Oh yeah, I know him.
And I value his opinion, so I said, what the hell?
And you haven't been disappointed, have you?
No, it's a lot of fun. I always enjoyed pooling, so obviously being a monk makes that better.
Yep. The monk is a very active class.
But I still have my warrior alt. That's 30 something.
Oh yeah. Yep. The monks are going to be, even as we get up higher and higher during our practice runs, we found that the monks are just, man, they're so good. All my nukes cost 200.
See, this is why I think Solby is the best until 46.
Yeah.
Because the speed of mobs is so much better.
Well, when we got somebody like you pulling, it's all good. We got it going on. I'm running out of mana. They're coming so fast and furious.
If you need to med through a fight or two, we can handle it.
Okay. He won't let me sit down.
Your pet is good XP.
My mend is up too.
Yeah, that's cool. It's okay. I'm gonna just put snare on him and I'll just wait it out.
I haven't played with Wuxi before. Are you always a monk?
No. Normally a necro.
That's right.
But for
Wow.
Aerodune, I was trying to get back with cats and stuff, and he recommended I go to Aerodune, so I went over there when they were in Luklin already, and so I started a shaman, and I really like that class a lot.
And welcome aboard Lee Dunning. She said, thought we'd be in the Holio. Yeah, we got to switch it up every night. Don't want to do two of the same. And welcome aboard Bill Sharp. And Ron Stuckey, Necromancer is awesome. Any particular reason you don't see a lot of rogues? I think the rogues have really low DPS, but this year it's different because they can get all the good gear for pennies on the dollar. Another reason why you should be on the server. And that's right, Michael Lynn.
Genjo, are you normally a warrior? Is that what I heard you say?
Yeah, I usually play a warrior, and then I box a cleric or something so that I have a healer. I'm very much about action, so I like to pull and fight.
Oh, this is a perfect class for you then.
It keeps my ADD in check. So
Yeah.
And the measure, so it keeps it.
Well, yeah, I mean, the monk is perfect for you. It really is.
Yeah, I really like the monk. I wanna box a shaman with him.
That's the best combo.
That's what Celtic does. He's very effective with it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just the haste and slow. Buffs, heals.
Genji, you're going to like your monk when you get to the plains. There's going to be some great pulls up there.
I also enjoy getting people XP. I think it's fun when people, feel like I had a good group and got a lot of XP.
Yeah. This is pretty good experience, I'll say.
This is from the Noble. This is a placeholder.
Okay.
About 20% or something so far.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Man, I'm starting to hit in the 70s now.
That's sweet. Definitely gonna need that. No weapon needed, bare hands only.
So all the research I did was for monks, like hand-to-hand versus dual wield and all that. All the research I did was sort of assuming that you're in later expansions with better weapons, like jade maces, for example.
Uh-huh.
So if you start off with jade maces, that's going to be better than hand-to-hand until like level 20.
Oh.
And then at level 20, you're going to get more damage from two-hand blunt because they lift the cap on two-hand blunt.
Wow.
But then at 30, the ratio of hand-to-hand is the best. But starting off on a TLP, it's just absolutely hands down the best experience, or the best ratio is just hand-to-hand all the way through.
Wow. That's good to know. Good research.
And then with the epic, it's just insane. It's like the ratio, I can't even remember what it is right now.
Clarity for a second.
Okay. That's good to know, Wushu. Really good. Thank you for clarity.
I need to fix my Gina. My timer's not working right.
Okay, we'll give you a moment.
Oh, I'll have to do it. I'll have to do it offline. It'll take me forever.
What are you saying, Gray Skull?
So at level 50 with the epic, the ratio is 21 delay, 26 delay, 21 damage.
Holy smoke, that good? That's ridiculous.
That good.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And there's not even weapons until, I don't know, Velius or something that hit that good.
Yeah. Wow.
And the sad part is the Ixars are 2 points better. Ixar is 23-26.
Wow, another reason to grow a tail.
Exactly.
There's 3 coming in. Just grab a different mob than Miwushi.
Okay, we'll get Shaman.
Okay. Do you prefer that, Janjo, that we're on our own mobs?
Yeah, we can mow them out.
Yeah, since they're light blue, rather than mez the extra, just jump on a different one, and then we just burn them down faster.
Yeah. EQ2 style. Sonic Bat. It's cool to see all the teams working together. Like they got their part and they're just, everybody's working the part of the dungeon perfectly. And Clinton out there, we've been getting the flowing black silk sash here. Due to the randomness of the server, we are getting it here rather than in Lower Guk.
We gonna go after the name tonight? We should.
Which name?
The ones we did last time we were.
Oh, if they're here. If Tranix and... Oh yeah, they should be up, yeah. For sure. Oh yeah, that's a frosting on the cake. Oh yeah. In fact, Nagafin's probably up too. But we won't do that. Oh wait, you know what? You know what? I just remembered. When you get a fresh zone, it doesn't spawn up the name guys yet.
Bummer.
It takes like 4 hours for them to spawn up. And they do that so people can't exploit the pick. You know, like people would just pop a pick and kill the Nagafin over and over. Yeah. And Clinton, the ones that are high enough are noble. I have a video on that's called What to Hunt or Where to Hunt. You'll look at it, it's a couple weeks old. And the one we've got it off of champion, king, noble. I think the priest is 40. So anything that's about 38 will reach 42 because it's a 4-level spread for the loot distribution. So I think even the noble, who's 38, I think he drops it too. But we got king and then I think champion.
Yeah, it was champion.
Yeah, so think about that. And really good experience too, not like a slow slog of a camp like the Frenzy. This thing is a good camp. We've just got way more mobs, and the new experience modifier has been very good. Yeah, King and Priest, that's where we're at. Clinton, are you guys doing the same camp? Welcome aboard, Ryan Crank. Oh, Clinton's doing the same camp. Yeah, so Clinton, we got 2 FBSSs just in this camp. And all other teams that have been in lower Guck, of course it's dropped there, but they said that they've been there for many levels, they didn't get it. So, because the way the random loot generator works is what we figured out is when you kill a mob, it goes like this. It says, let's find the loot table from a different zone. First it checks for a different zone, then it checks for a similar level, and then some other randomness comes into play. But generally it'll drop loot from the zone you're not in, because you always notice that you're not saying like, oh, I got this and that. Now that was before the patch. They patched today, so there have been some differences, and I hope they didn't nerf it back, because I was in Kedge Keep killing the named sharks and getting crazy loot, like 4 or 5 things per kill. And now I killed Carlton Bubble earlier today after the patch. He only dropped the standard loot. So I sure hope they didn't nerf it. So it's something to keep up with.
Genjo's pulling for the other group down there, I guess.
Oh, that's nice. All right, so Ryan Crank, Cleric Necro, all right, you're following me. That's cool. That's what I'm doing too. Stick with those undeads, and you'll be happy. You always get groups. Yeah, so Clinton, see what they drop. I mean, this zone should be okay, but, you know, there's some weird stuff. Like, if you watch our video, the one that shows a big hole that says, guess what we got, meaning we got nothing. But Split Paws is not randomized, which is bad because the dungeon was already the worst dungeon in the world. Now it just got even worse. Yeah.
You think maybe the developers would watch our videos and maybe fix that in the patch? Be like, okay, you don't think Splitblade's good? Here, I'm going to make it also.
You know, the only ones they watch are Best Charm Pet 1, 2, and 3, 4. The one that says Best Charm Pet, I put that up, and like 2 weeks later they nerfed. They said, oh, we've now nerfed 1,000 charm NPCs that, you know, quest mobs and stuff. But still, the Tainted Seahorse is charmable, and Cowboys and Camel Toes goes in and they charm him and get him to clear the whole zone out. I'm serious. I mean, they've been there a whole day with same Tainted Seahorse all day long, and they just kill everything. They kill Estrella, kill everything, because you can't kill the Tainted Seahorse. At least the mobs in there can't kill it. And so they kill everything in there. And it just, they bring in another team, keep power leveling them up, and they send that thing remotely off to all corners of the zone. And, you know, I mean, it's easy to do. And what is that guild name? Cowboys and Camel Toes? Something like that? It's Cowboys or something?
That's it, I think.
Yeah. But they, you know, they're in Kedge Keep, and it's the same thing all the time. I see Tainted Seahorse, you know. Tainted Seahorse has killed this. Tainted Seahorse has killed that. Over and over and over. Tainted Seahorse has killed Gloomstalker Mermaid. Tainted Seahorse has killed Undertow. Has killed this, has killed that. I mean, I used to do it too, but I not like the way they're doing it. They set up in my favorite spot, which that is his favorite spot for everybody. Yeah, and the Tainted Seahorse will kill it because it's an epic mob. But anyway, they forgot to fix that mob. So now that mob is like, that's like the Irod Hayrod of best charm pet.
She was the best charm pet
Oh
ever.
my gosh, that was so good. She's a quest mob too for some big quests. And she was invulnerable basically.
And then you put it on the air, and then they nerfed it.
2 weeks later, they nerfed it. Yeah.
Well, I can't really complain because I used to take over the basement of Howling Stones with the Necro and just charm kill the whole stuff.
Yeah, but it's not like, I mean, that's okay because that stuff's not good enough where you get one mob and clear the whole zone. I mean, Cowboys and Camel Toes, they get one mob, the Tainted Seahorse, and clear the entire zone. Now, if they had enough time and I wasn't upstairs, I'm sure they cleared the upstairs too.
All you have to do is just make a video and do the same thing.
Yeah, I should do that. I should go on and say, I should do that. Go on live server and say the best charm pet 2021 on Thornblade
Yes.
Mischief is this one. Oh, I'm going to do that because that mob will kill everything. You're
You'll
right.
get nerfed tomorrow.
You'll have to borrow an enchanter though.
Oh, I'll do it on the test server because I'll never get that on this server.
There you go.
I'll get Nerdist
Dude,
to do it.
What is the best charm pet for Thornblade Mischief? And then
Yes.
grab that one and do it in like in a week it'll be, or 2 days it'll be gone.
Yes, how to get rich and never look back. And there's, you know what? The thing is, there's more than one of them that spawn, I think. Because I saw one of theirs was Tainted Seahorse killed Tainted Seahorse. That means it killed another one.
What's up, guys?
Hello, El Nino.
What's up, Manino?
All right.
¿Qué onda?
Okay, so we got El Nino here. We could get him in. Let's see if the other groups, if they don't have space, we could always make a spot here for you.
If not, it's all right.
Okay, we're just doing the Nobles, hoping for the FBSS.
Cool.
4 incoming.
Okay.
I'll play my Necro a little.
All right.
What level's your Necro?
7.
All right. It'll be level 40 by tomorrow the way you play.
Yes.
Purposely not mezzing them because we have shield of lava on.
Yeah.
So the GPS is just taking them.
Yeah, don't worry. Well, if
So
El
I'm
Nino,
gonna get off early on Friday.
yes, if you need experience, El Nino, you can take Honey L's spot. She'll be out of group. She's almost 47 anyway.
No, I'm Brax 48 right now, so yeah, don't really that much experience.
Oh, okay. Either way.
I'll kill this one shaman by the time you guys kill all the other 3.
Yeah. We'll put some sauce on them.
They heal. They never-ending mana.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, one of my best favorite mobs to charm in Lower Guck was the Savant. He's the cleric guy. Oh my gosh, I thought, let me see what happens. I charmed him once and he just, as long as he has only 2 on him, no more than 2, he can out-heal all of them. And he just keeps healing and healing and healing, and then he's just fighting them and fighting them. He just goes on and on.
Did you ever do the bear pits on a druid? Charming? Did you ever do any charming
No,
on your druid?
the problem with druids is the charm isn't as good
Cat's
as...
favorite class is the druid.
That's funny.
Everybody in the stream, Cats loves druid.
Oh, that's funny. Well, the thing is a druid, it doesn't, the charm, you don't have a way to debuff magic resist to make it last longer. And also, if you break charm, It's not like the enchanter where you can stun them. Well, you could stun them before you could point blank stun. You can't stun them, so it's always tricky, you know.
Yeah, I never did any charming on the shaman either. But you can only charm up to like level 33, so what's the point of that?
Absolutely. I'm gonna make a super pet. I'm gonna feed him some bronze. I've got a bunch here. Oh, look at these. 3 smacking on me. Bad boys.
Do you want to peel or what do you want?
Oh yeah, just go ahead and kill him. You got minutes.
Hey, we met. Hey, we met.
Yeah, he already had dot. Okay, I'll just kill this one here. We'll get this guy. And Clinton, the level, I would say depends on the camp, but this camp you probably want to be high 30s is good, maybe no more than 40. Yeah, I'm going to make a new video, Best Charm Pet 2021. It's going to be the Tainted Seahorse. That is a good idea, because it is true.
That was a whole pile of cold.
Yeah, big pile. I'm gonna have to rebuff after this.
Sometimes I'm surprised why you want to group with me, Cats, because you say stuff like, "Hey, I need a rebuff," and I just keep pulling away, driving you crazy.
Well, you know, it's better than having somebody that falls asleep or somebody that doesn't cast it, use any mana, or that gets lost.
Hey, not the lost part now.
Yeah.
You're an effective leader because you do the thing where you say like, "Oh, hey, you got a lot of mana over there," blah blah blah, but you don't full on say like, "You're doing shit, man."
Step up your game.
Yeah. Your mana game is no good. Yeah. I try to be nice to them. Oh, look at he's coming down here. He's got snare on him. That's so funny. Thanks for
We had a
Noxious spider, noxious spider.
Ooh, Noxious. Knock knock.
Oh yeah.
Where is he?
It.
Drop. Bring it like it's hot.
Don't you take it, Bin Laden. You take my noxious spider. I'm coming for you.
Here it comes. Come here. Have some sauce here. Oh yeah, immune to poison. Should have loaded cure poison.
What level's this? 44. That means
Yeah, he can drop it.
FBSS.
He can drop it like it's hot. Curing poison.
When the spider's in the camp, yeah, I drop him like it's hot.
Ah, that's so good. See, you can tell he can sing. Sending the pet after the kobold. Oh man, this thing is dropping me like it's hot too.
Give us an FPS.
Yeah, give it up.
Good luck.
Here it goes. Come on. Oh no. Well.
Totemic
Okay,
cloak.
take
That's a quest
Yeah,
item.
I know. What's up with that?
How does
Crazy,
that even
right?
happen?
The whole shaman quest armor drops.
Yeah. Let's see. And shark tooth and more pet weapons. You notice, guys, this is all kedgeware, like the shark tooth, the gloom water harpoon. It's all kedge stuff. So it's checking the other zone. We'll hang on to it.
Yeah, but how is it checking like a quested item?
I heard that it drops off Oculus Overfiend or something like that.
Oh,
And that's where it's from.
I never knew about that. I knew the Totemic quest. I did it once, and it was like a long, like drawn out quest. But it must drop. I don't know.
Yeah. Rebuffing Wushu. Yeah, this experience is quite good.
So I got a question for El Nino.
Yo,
Do you always play a tank, or what's your go-to?
I'm comfortable tanking, but I tank or DPS. Usually melee.
Okay, you like being in the action.
Yeah. Necros are fun though. I like necros.
Oh yeah, the utility is just so fun.
I've never played a chanter or a mage though.
Don't play an enchanter. Don't do
Mage
it.
is really fun too.
How about a druid?
I would say Mage.
Don't do that either.
Mage and Necro are probably two of the funnest DPS classes.
Yeah. Absolutely. And welcome back, Jeremy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Good you got your AC adapter.
Yeah, Chinese one, even though it's not what I ordered, but it works.
Oh no. Let's hope it works more in a week.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got in a lower or upper gut group waiting to get them moving.
Oh, sweet. You the man.
Awesome.
I mean, that's the one thing hard about a melee class is like with the Necro, it's like Invis, IVU, Bind, all the little quality of life stuff that you miss out when you're melee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, it's just crazy. Like pretty much 1 to 50, you can solo yellow mobs the whole way.
Oh yeah, that's what's crazy about it.
A monk would just get torn down by a yellow mob.
Yep, and they can heal, Here, I'm making my pet super pet. Just put some bronze armor on him. Ooh, this is a good sonic bat. Welcome aboard, Terry Koenig. This is Solusec B. This is a place where we've been getting very lucky with the FBSS. And as I explained earlier, it's because the way the random loot goes, as we're figuring more out every day, is it checks the zone you're in when you kill a mob, and then it gives you loot from a different zone. So it's not really random. So it prefers to give you loot from a different zone, similar level mobs, based on rarity. So if you want to get an FBSS, you're better off hunting in Sol B rather than hunting in Lower Guck. Of course, you got to compare it apples to apples by how much amount of time and all that you spend there.
So my top 5 movies from last night's conversation.
Yes, what is it?
I think it's I was thinking about it. It's hard, right? It's hard. I love movies. I own like 400 movies or something. But I would say Shawshank Redemption.
Yes.
I would say Forrest Gump.
Uh-huh.
I would say The Godfather.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And 1 and 2, it's really hard to choose. They're both great, and then 3 is garbage in my opinion. And then I really like, let's see, I like Silence of the Lambs a lot.
Yeah, that was good.
And I'm gonna go with Schindler's List.
Yes, Schindler's List was good. Silence of the Lamb, that was and there's another movie like that called Manhunter by it's one of those Michael Mann movies.
Oh yeah, I own it. That's a great one. That's the prequel to Red Dragon.
Yep, that's right.
Or I mean, it's the
Puts
prequel to
lotion in
Silence
the
of the Lambs.
basket.
It put lotions on its skin.
Oh man, you guys remember that movie.
Put the freaking dog in the basket.
Oh gosh, you guys got it. Wow, it's amazing how you know the lines. Oh, that's amazing.
Well, Manhunter's cool, right? Because it's all like 70s and it's like, it's just got that old school
Yep.
vibe to it.
The movie that I always go back to when I'm having a rough day is Falling Down with Michael Douglas. That is one of the badassest movies ever.
A good one.
Greatest movie, sorry.
Oh
Correct.
yeah.
Speaking of gangster movies, you guys ever watch Billy Bathgate?
Yeah, I think I saw it
yeah.
once. I forgot it.
That was a good one.
Billy Bathgate. So many good movies. They don't make any good movies anymore. I can't think of any good movies. My dad, he just watches so many movies. And this is the last year where he did, he used to always he'd watch anything, like even mostly lowbrow movies, but Transformers was his go-to. And then last year he said, there's nothing left to watch. You just watch YouTube again. So I played my channel and he says, what is this shit? I mean, beep. What is this? Beep. I don't get it. And I had my voice. I said, let me turn it up a little bit. And he's like, can we watch something else? He didn't even know it was my voice. Yeah, you guys heard that one.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was on this new big screen TV. You couldn't even tell it was me. And then I went to this other Twinbees, one of her old friends. They're having a party. This is right before the pandemic came out, and they're like, "Oh, you can, we get our big screen TV. You can get on YouTube and all." And I go, "Oh, cool." And I was going again to Dr. Nacho's channel and playing it, and then they're looking at me like, is that a game? And I'm like, yeah. And once again, I turned it up and they're like, it's too loud. So I was like, all right. Didn't recognize the voice. Yeah, I always test them out like that.
That's funny because I think your voice is pretty distinctive.
Yeah, they just don't get it. It's really funny. I start laughing and Twinbee starts laughing. Sorry, and they go, what's so funny? then sometimes I try to say the exact words because I know what I'm gonna say at that point. Like, well, fix your wagon now. They still don't get it. Say, let's go fix his wagon. And they look at me like, is this stereo in here? Still don't get it.
That's fun.
Yeah. I always like to do that. Yeah, and Heat, Mark out there said Heat was good. That was really good.
Yeah, Heat's a good movie.
Yeah. But man, French Connection, that's one thing I forgot last night. And somebody on the channel who actually watches the whole stream, and you can tell who watches the whole stream, he said, hey, what about Alien? And I go, no kidding, I forgot that. What made the 70s great is Alien.
Yeah, that movie's really good.
Yeah, Alien, man.
I like Reservoir Dogs.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, me too. For sure.
Yeah, I think that out of all of, I remember watching Reservoir Dogs like before it was like popular at like a really low budget theater in Tacoma, and it was like underground kind of, and so I watched it. I was just blown away. I was like, man, there's this new director I really like. I was trying to tell my mom. I was like 16 years old, and I was like, we got to go see this new movie he made called Pulp Fiction. So I go to it with my mom, and she comes out of the theater and her eyes are just huge, like, what the heck did I just go sit through, but she liked it. And so I've always been a Quentin Tarantino kind of fan.
Oh, me too. I love all his movies except there's one of them that was kind of not so good. But yeah, speaking of Reservoir Dogs, first place I saw it in San Francisco, they had some place in the Embarcadero that they had these little theater rooms. I forgot what the place was called. It was in the Embarcadero Center, which is a real nice place, but not a stinky place. And the thing is I used to call that place a two-car garage because they show all the indie movies in these small little theaters that had just a few seats in there. But that's where I first saw Reservoir Dogs. I was like, oh, there's Reservoir Dogs, and it has Steve Buscemi in it. I kind of knew who he was. So I said, oh, maybe it'd be okay. And I was already there, and we're watching something else. So I was like, let's go sneak into this theater and we watch that. And I was like, oh my gosh, that movie was good. And then the next thing I know is then it was getting, there's a lot of people in the theater, and then they were showing it in the big theater the next week, back when theaters were the thing. And that was the beginning right there.
Yeah.
Mr. Pink.
I think his movies got better. Like, I think his newer movies, not all of them, but like Inglourious Bastards and Django, like those are his two best movies in my opinion.
Oh yeah, he just got better and better.
Yeah, Django was good. I like that one.
The Django. Do you know what's sad about it is he probably won't be able to make any more good movies because it's all run by Chinese teenagers. That's what people make movies for nowadays. And you look at the movies now, it's like not even Transformers is able to hold up to them. They just like, I don't know what the stuff is. It's like, K-pop guy puts on baby powder and that's the movie. Seriously, man.
She grabbed the other lava beetle.
And it's like, that's what movies are nowadays. There's nothing to them at all. It's like that's why the 70s are so good. Look at I missed so many of them, but just the ones I mentioned.
Ushi, other beetle.
Yeah, go ahead, you tank the other one, Ushi. Something's killing it, yeah. So that's why the 70s were so good, because every week there was a good movie, it seemed like. Remember Taxi Driver? Look at that, Taxi Driver even. French Connection.
That was good.
Yes, Taxi Driver was crazy good.
Cape Fear?
I think that was 80s?
Yeah, that was around 80s.
And Cake House is 80s.
Sorry, I was distracted.
No
my
problem.
coworker's he was talking to me today about a movie, Shutter Island. He was halfway through it, and he was like, man, I just can't figure out what's going on, man. I don't know. And I was like, bro, just watch. It's pretty crazy. And so he just now texts me like, wow. The big plot twist in that one. You guys ever seen Shutter Island?
Nah, I can't say I have.
It's a good movie. I like it too. Leonardo DiCaprio's in it.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo. That's cool that you like 70s movies like that, you know? Do you like the original Mad Max?
Yes, yes, that was good. But I like the last Mad Max. I thought that was pretty good. But yeah, the movies back then, like Zorgo said, you could do whatever you want. You know, back then, and that's what made it good. Nowadays, it's like there's so many rules that making a movie that nothing is anything different. And it's like a lot of the movies I see, they're either retreads or they're just stuff you don't want to watch. You've seen it before, but the 90s was good too, the early 90s, right out of the recession, because I think that opened the door for a lot of people to make movies. But yeah, I mean, you just look at it and you know it. You know, the 70s was a special time. Even late 70s, early 80s was a good time for music too. I think that was the height. But you know, nowadays it's just like there's just such a, you know, you can figure out why, because I think it's because a lot of artists, they can't make as much money as they could before. I'm guessing that's it.
Well, it's crazy how many like named actors that you see on like low budget commercials these days because they probably are out of work from COVID,
Yes,
you know?
exactly. This little bugaboo here. Yeah, and so that's it too, you know. It's too bad.
Plus, a lot of people are just skeptical of you know, the culture in Hollywood these days. Like, did you ever hear that Ricky Gervais thing where he went in on them at the Golden Globes?
No.
Oh my God, you got to watch that. Ricky Gervais hosted the Golden Globes, and he was like, "This is the last time I'm doing it. You guys are a bunch of perverts. You guys are like straight up called them all out. Like you guys are sick. You know, you do. You know, he was making it funny, but at the same time, it was making them really uncomfortable.
Wow. Oh man, did not know that.
3,
4.
4.
I really like Wes Anderson films. You guys like those?
Which movies did he do?
Well, like the first one that I ever saw was Rushmore, and then Royal Tenenbaums, Life Aquatic. The most recent one that I really liked was the hotel one. What's it called? I can't remember. But yeah, really, really artistic, really beautiful movies.
Oh.
I think you'd like them.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen any of those movies.
Grand Budapest Hotel was the one I was thinking of.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I got the oddball group in Upper Gut.
Really? What kind of oddball group?
Pretty much every character that you don't like.
You mean like all the druids?
Enchanter, Dark, Enchanter, Druid, Rogue, except for the Shaman, and what the hell was their name? Dark Raider or whatever. SK.
That's hilarious.
But we're doing good.
That's good.
We're healing. I'm snaring. Shaman slowing. So, constant pulls.
Wow. That's the thing that makes it cool, is anybody could play anything at these levels. That's what I like about the game at these levels.
Cats, what's your thought on the tanks? On the like Paladin, Warrior, Shadow Knight?
Warrior.
Paladins are great for Chromadrax and Dardar boxes.
And death touches.
Yes, yes. Really good for taking the death touch. You know, anything that where you don't need to get buffs, but you want them to get in the way of it. So, I mean, they're kind of like half a cleric with a sword. I mean, they're so good. I mean, I'll tell you what, at this level, they're like that. At the high level, you need the Paladin for the splash and the cures and all that. You really need that. So when you get to the high level, like 115, or even before that, they're very, very valuable. But at this level, I'm like, I don't know about it. Undead's okay, but no undeads, it's like, you're better taking another monk.
Yeah, I always feel like at lower levels, it seems like Shadow Knights can hold aggro better until you get into your like higher 40s, and then the Warrior kind of starts to come up.
Yeah.
Dude, Shadow Knights rule at high level.
Oh yeah, that's the ultimate group Terminator class. Group content Terminator class. It's so good. But, you know, on raids, it's, you know, you're going to have them off tank stuff. But, you know, we saw that with Dardar, and when we had Kickstand. Kickstand had better gear and everything. We were all 115, and Kickstand was just, it was so hard keeping him alive. But Dardar, man, he could pop all sorts of disciplines, and he was easy to keep alive. I had Hunio running MQ2 on both of them. So, you know, the heals are super fast. It's not like complete heal. Everything goes... is, you know, you stack your heals and you're really fast. But yeah, I mean, she, as fast as she is, she, you know, lost Kickstand many times. And I set it to do the super fast healing because, you know, nobody runs out of mana. And still had the same issue because he just get, they don't have the same mitigation.
%.
Wow. I wonder how the other groups are doing.
Genjo, how much have you got since we've been here?
So I dinged, plus I got 25, 30 now, so maybe about 40%.
Okay.
That's nice.
I need to get 44 tonight. That's my goal. So another 70%.
You'll get it.
Oh yeah, we got this.
You got it.
The only good news for me is that the Mesra is a little bit higher than that, so that's kind of helpful. I think she'll be able to get it tonight for sure.
Yeah.
Then I gotta find some time to get Essence. He's 45, like 25 into 45.
Yeah.
Love to get him 46 just to have the extra DPS.
Oh, it'd be very nice to bring him. All right, Scott,
We got
mine
a
for
king.
50.
We got a king.
Yes, okay. Bring it in. There it is. Come on, drop it like it's hot. FBSS. Take him down. We'll look at the loot in a moment. Loot Pinata, but no FBSS.
Dang.
I know. And you know what? How many we got? 3 dark mail gauntlets. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to give those away. Oh man, we got golden chitlin bracer. Here we go. Here's a nice item. This is worth it. And we got Mithra frog totem. We got silver silk leggings. We'll hang on to these. And that was it.
I need some mithril wristbands if you get any of those.
Yeah, those are good. Definitely good.
I'm trying to buy the vernacular wristbands, but no one's selling them.
Oh, don't worry. We'll be in there soon. We'll get them for you.
Those are like the best for Druid.
Yeah. We don't have any other druids, so they're probably going to go to you.
I think there's a couple.
It's a shame we don't have more druids because they are one of Cat's favorite classes.
Oh, gosh. Hang on, Genjo, going to rebuff you. Stay put.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Tunark, and I'll 2-box the warrior.
Yeah. On Shaman.
I always thought druids were
Champions
pretty
up.
cool when you'd see them just, you know, quad kiting everywhere with their moving staff and all that free AOE.
Yeah. Come on, champion.
It was my first level 50 in EQ beta.
Wow.
I sold them for $500.
Ooh, that's a good haul. Oh, well, we did get the Rune Granite Bracer. Food again. Oh, boy. So, Granite Bracer. Come on, what is this here? Fine Steel Sword. Cloth Pants. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no, Champion. And then he dropped Carnal Pauldrons. That's it. And just other caca. Alright, more giveaways for Zorgo. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen it yet, check out Zorgo's channel. He's been doing our loot giveaway. You may want to check that out.
We should give away some of our gear that nobody wants to channel viewers.
Yes, I've been doing that. I gave some away to 2 different people. They may be watching. And I know one of them sent me a tell today named Bong K.
I just got a tell from a guy named Septic, and he said, "Hey, thanks for the shout out in the stream the other day. This is Zebra."
Zebra. All right,
yeah,
Zebra.
I gave a shout out to Zebra the other day.
Shout
He's
out
a
to
big
Zebra.
fan.
The one and only Zebra. Thanks for watching, Zebra, if you're out there. Yeah, I like that movie talk. That was good.
Incoming 3.
Would any of you guys go back in time to a previous year? And if so, what year would that be? It's a question to ponder.
Do you mean like for...
That's some deep stuff right there.
Yeah, if you could go back in time.
Do you get to know what we know now?
You know, well, I guess obviously.
The year Bitcoin came out.
Well, no, just say you didn't know. Well,
Oh, that would suck.
Are you
yeah.
asking more like what what time would you like to live in if you could go back and live in any time?
I guess so.
The first year of EQ.
Oh man, 2000.
1999. That was a good year.
That was a good year. Prince came out with that song.
I was in the Navy.
Uh-huh.
2000, I was out of the Navy. I was working at America Online.
Wow, AOL, that was big time back then. That was the place.
I would have never sold my stock.
Yeah, yeah.
That might be a good question. When did you guys first experience EQ?
Oh, that's even the best question. Everybody's got a story. What's Grayskull's story? I mean, Wushu's story.
I had a friend, and he worked at a computer store, and I was interested in getting a PC. And he was like, yeah, we all started this game called Everquest. And sorry, I can't multitask.
Yeah, that's okay.
And so he was like, but you shouldn't get it now because the first expansion comes out in like a month. Kunai.
Wow.
And I was like, no, man, I want it now. I don't care. Because if you waited, you got the original and Kunai.
Wow.
Instead of having to buy both of them. So I went ahead and got it, and I was like, I don't know what to play. I don't know anything about this game, so I made a human warrior.
Hey, I did too.
And that was the worst class ever. I got him up to 36 before Kunark came out, and it was torture. And then Kunark came out, and I made an Ixar Necromancer.
Whoa, never look back.
Never looked back. It was, well, I only played till Lukeland, or Luceland, however you guys say it. Yeah, I played till then, and they did all the changes and stuff, and I just kind of lost interest.
Yeah, wow. That's a great story. That is just great.
Well, I just remember feeling so frustrated, like on my human warrior, I couldn't even solo like a green mob. You know what I mean? It was so frustrating. And then I saw somebody playing a Necro, a Dark Elf Necro, and he was just ripping it up. And I was like, man, that's what I want to do, is just solo mobs.
Wow. I started the human Necro also, and I only got him to level 5. I decided to quit when I had a fine, not a fine seal, but a rusty two-hander, and I was so proud of it. And then I died, and I couldn't find my corpse. It was in East Commons somewhere. And I said, anybody who's seen a corpse like this? I'm sure that was very common back then. And I was so mad that I lost that two-handed rusty. And I just said, I'm quitting this warrior business. And that was it. And then I started seeing all these dark elves coming out of the woodwork from Neculus. And I was like, what are they doing with the skeleton pet? What's up with this? And
so what did you roll next?
Then I did a Dark Elf Necro.
Nice. What was his name? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember the name. It got him all the way to 50. And it was easy too. Even back then, it was just like I was just soloing stuff. You know, I mean, even in dungeons, it wasn't that hard because, you know, Lower Guck was funny in those days because there's no pick zone. So you just hung around waiting for a mob to pop up, and then you'd whack them all. I mean, there were people just lining the hallways that looked like DMV, and you just waited there, and you knew where they spawned. So when your mob spawned, you just killed it. Another guy on the other side of the room, he killed his mob. It was just like P99. It was funny.
Totally, so packed. I remember being on my human warrior down in High Keep doing the goblins, and in that one room there was somebody in the lookout room, there was a group by the stairs, which takes the whole zone now, and then there was a group over in that little nook of the wall, and then there was a group in each room downstairs, and it was like so many people.
Yep, people used to just hang out and they'd chit chat back and forth. Oh man.
What about you guys? What was your
Yeah.
first experiences?
Yeah. Everybody else go, and I'll tell mine later.
Oh no, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Kat.
No, I saved mine for later because I want to hear everybody else's. I've told mine a couple times for those that have been around, but I want to save it for later because I want to hear you guys' stories.
Genjo played a game called Meridian 59.
Oh wow. Okay, go ahead.
One of
Cool.
the first graphical games. It was a PvP game.
Yep.
I was part of a Peking guild that killed all the newbies. And one of the developers of the game came on and begged me to stop doing it because we were killing off their customers.
Killing customer.
And I was like, yo, whatever. And he's like, look, there's this other game that I'm working on that I'm going to leave Meridian 59 for. You should come over here. I'll give you a beta account if you knock it off. So I said, okay.
Oh my gosh, that's a cool
And
story.
so that's how I played EverQuest. One of the developers actually recruited me from Meridian 59.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's kind of how I did it too. A guy I was working with, he was a network administrator for Comcast, and he was in the beta, and he got me in.
Oh man, that's amazing, guys. You guys got some great stories. That is crazy.
But we were playing Ultima Online at the time, not Meridian 59.
Yep.
I mean, you want to talk about shitty ass graphics? Meridian 59 was the worst ever. But you could kill people, and it was the first game where you could kill people and you could take their stuff. So, people would just get so mad, and I was a young kid, and I just loved hearing people get so mad. They'd send me, "I'm gonna find out where your parents live. I'm gonna murder your mom." And we'd be like, "Whoa! Like this is a game, man." But it used to make me. I used to be a punk kid.
Yeah, we played all those games: Meridian 59, Ultima Online, Dark Sun Online.
Wow.
The very first very first MMO, and actually PvP too, was a game called Neverwinter Nights on America Online.
Wow.
That was an expensive game to play because remember they used to charge you by the hour.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I didn't have to pay for it, thank goodness.
Jeez, by the hour, gosh.
Yeah, Meridian 59 was that too for a while. You get like a bill of like $400. This is back when you were like a teenage kid. You don't have any money. I remember my parents were like, "What the heck is this?" I'd be like, I played a game all night.
Oh man. Man, those are great stories. I never thought I'd hear stories like that. That's just incredible.
Yeah, I still talk to those guys for probably about 20, 30 years. We went through pretty much every PvP game there was.
Wow.
What about you, Arminio? What's your EverQuest story?
My brother was like, "Hey, check this game out," I was like, "Okay." So I played with him, and he hardly played, but once I played, I was like, "Oh!" So I out-leveled him, and then he stopped playing.
Did you get his stuff?
I got his account.
You got it even better. Give me your stuff. That's cool. Oh man, that's good. Who else do we have here who can tell us a story? See, Honeygo and Fauci have no stories. Same with Mesra and Asen. They're very quiet tonight.
Psychus?
Let's see who else is there. Check who's in our channel. That's all we have there. Psychus there. Yeah, it's Psychus. There you go.
Yeah, hey guys.
Hey.
With the group, I'd love to tell my story.
Yeah, I want to hear your story.
So I had a friend. I would have been about 13, I think. He was like 15. And he played Ultima Online as well. And I was into games, but I couldn't quite, I don't know what it was about. I couldn't quite get into that. But then he told me about EverQuest. And this was probably at least a year and a half before it came out. And that was the longest year of my life waiting for that game. And at some point again, like 13 or maybe 14 by this point, I wrote up this long letter to Variant Studios, the studios that were making it, begging to be in the beta. And they let me in.
Whoa.
It was only a few months before the game came out that they let me in, but I was still...
That's a pretty cool story, actually.
Wow.
That's super cool.
As a kid, you wrote to the video game and they let you in. That's pretty cool.
You must have been a good writer.
Yeah, I wish I still had that somewhere. It was like 2 pages long. I don't even know what I would have said.
Oh man, that's crazy at that age.
Yeah.
Gosh. Oh, that's awesome.
Can you imagine that you're a game developer and you get a letter for a game you haven't even released yet? You're probably like, yeah, let this kid in quick.
I just remember seeing that first promo video, and a lot of the graphics weren't even the same as when it came out. It just blew my mind.
Wow.
Oh, that first video was terrible too.
Yeah, it wasn't even good, but I would just watch it over and over. You had to download it and watch on like QuickTime. I remember.
Wow.
You know,
There's
you didn't
stuff.
watch videos on the internet yet.
There's stuff that I still can't get people to say they remember that I remember about it from 1999. Like you could open, like people would sell stuff in the tunnel, and they would put a backpack in your inventory. You could open the backpack and look at everything they had and then barter with them.
Yeah, I
You
think
remember
that's
that?
right. Yeah, that's right.
I thought so, but everyone's like, nah, I don't remember that.
Nah, that happened.
It also kind of dovetails into the story of my name as well.
Really? I've always wondered, what's the story behind your name?
Okay, so like I said, I waited at least a year for this game. Every day I would count down to the game. But in that whole time, just obsessing about it, thinking about every detail, I never thought, what should my name be? And so I'm holding the game. It must have been the beta. I'm ready to play the game, and then gotta create my character, which I already knew because my friend was going to be a halfling warrior, so I was going to be halfling cleric to support each other. And anyway, so I'm like, I gotta get in the game. I'm so excited, and I need a name. So I just flipped open the dictionary, and I flipped to a random page, and I pointed at a word, and it was Cycus.
Oh my gosh, that is so crazy.
What's it mean?
It's there's a plant called ficus you might have heard of.
Yeah.
It's like a fern or something. It's a cousin of that, so it's a plant. Doesn't mean anything but that.
That is amazing. You know, when people are new here and I see a name that I don't recognize, I'm trying to think, let's see, what does it mean backwards? And I try to figure it out, or what does it stand for? Like Cycus is CU as something, and I'm trying to like figure out the name all that time. CU as I do this or what, you know.
The biggest stretch, the best one I ever got was a guy asked me if it was kick-ass originally, and then they made me change it.
Oh, that's funny.
Because you know, if you have a name that they make you change, they still kind of keep it similar. But yeah, that's not the case. I needed a name quick.
Oh man, you guys have fantastic stories.
What about yours?
Mine? Oh, well, it pales in comparison to you guys, but it started out as I was playing on M-Player. I was playing Total Annihilation. And we had this guy that was playing with us, and he was playing UO, Ultima Online. And he said to me, one day, he just disappeared. Almost snared him. I did snare myself while I did that. And he was playing UO, and he was having fun, and then one day, he played Total Annihilation on M-Player, and he played UO. And then one day he disappeared, and we were trying to find him, like, where did he go and what happened? And we didn't see him, and then a week later he said, guys, just drop everything. There's this new game that's going to change everything that you've known about games. You got to play this game. He said, I'm selling all my everything, whatever in UO, getting rid of that, dumping that game. It's over. I'm going to play Everquest. So then there was another guy that we played with. He was in Korea, but we didn't know it at the time because his English was perfect. And he said, yeah, he went over there and said, let me try this game out. So he went over there and he tried it. And then as this was happening, people that were playing on Total Annihilation were just disappearing. And I went over there a week later. I got in contact with them, and I started playing it. That's when I became a human warrior. And I was like, God, this game sucks. And I had to buy a voodoo card and all that. I was so mad that I had to buy the big voodoo card. And then later on, I just, when I got the Necro, I started to like that, and I started to play it, and got to 50, and after that, I started playing it at work. I figured out I was working in IT at the time, doing tech support, desktop support, and so we had a server room, and you had to have the key card to get in and all that, and we put paper up on the window so nobody could see, because if they can't see you, they can't call you, and that's the number one rule in support. You don't want them to call you. And I was playing EQ there during the day. This is back when they didn't check, or they didn't have. We were the network security also, so it was nice because we had a T1 line, which is 1 megabits per second. So during the day, I used to play during the day, and Noble. I used to play during the day at work, and then at home I had to use my sucky dial-up, and it was so painful to go home and play on dial-up. But I was playing on a T1, and it was just the connection was great, and I had a good desktop computer, and put a video card in that, and so that was it. And eventually I met the guy from Korea. He turned out to be a leader of a guild that I joined his guild on Vishan over there, and I actually met him. He came out to San Francisco, so it was kind of neat.
That's cool, man. What year was that?
1999, 2000. He met me. He came out in 2003 or something. This is after I'd stopped playing EQ. And real life kind of got in the way there. I was busy working. But he came out, and it's funny, like you have this image of who it's going to be, and I was waiting for him out in customs at SFO. And he was saying, "Oh, I'm like this or that," and I was just trying to imagine what he looked like, but he didn't look anything like I thought he looked.
King.
So he almost walked right by me.
Got another king.
Ooh, wow, the king and I. Big heel coming. Wow, it's king. I didn't even get to look in the loot pile. We're killing them so fast. Taking the king down. You're going down. Going
That's
down.
That's a great story too, though.
Yeah, it's the basic stories. You guys have incredible stories.
Yeah, I just remember this game was like nothing I'd ever experienced. Like actual fear, like running through Kithcore Forest and something undead would just invisible, and it would just get you, and you'd just be like, "Dang, that's a whole 3 days worth of experience lost," or whatever.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, and hell levels.
Yeah, and
losing your body in a dungeon was like the world that ended. I remember I died, and I logged off, and I was crying in my room, and my mom comes to the door, and she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I lost my body in my video game." She's like, "It's a fucking video game." Caught myself, cats.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of, it's interesting because we want things easier, but at the same time, the things that were so hard about it made it, there's higher stakes, more was at stake, and it made it more immersive somehow.
Dude, I totally think the mistake that MMO people are making now is making it too easy. Everquest was hard. Remember before there was even maps? It was ridiculous.
Dude, you were afraid to go into new zones.
Yeah, you'd be lost. You wouldn't be able to get back. I remember there were times people like, "You want to go join me in a group on Unrest?" I'd be like, "No, I don't want to lose my body. What are you talking about?"
That's funny.
Yeah, two of my most memorable times were Lake of Wraiths here when it switched to nighttime and all the creatures turned into undead, and Kithcore Forest, the same thing.
Totally. Like real actual fear and like consequences. Like, dang, man, I've been grinding so hard on this stupid human warrior, and if I die, I'm going to lose all that experience.
Oh, yeah. Well, we did get the petrified erudite amulet.
Wow, that guy dropped nothing.
Yeah, what happened to our FBSS camp? It's like, what?
You announced it on the video, and of course they nerfed it.
Shoot, I want to nerf the Tainted Seahorse so we get Kedge Keep back. Yeah, I'm going to make a video for that. That is really, it truly is, you know, everybody should know about it because there's, you know, that's the way to do it. Get one mob to kill the whole zone.
Yeah, and then I quit for, you know, a long time, and then played WoW for quite a few years, and then came back, like got interested in EverQuest back like at Agnar time, and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, I got back watching cats.
That's cool.
Me too, actually. I think I was already kind of like, man, I wonder if I can still play EverQuest. You know, I'd done Star Wars Galaxies and like City of Heroes and some other games, but none of them were quite like EverQuest. And so I started looking up videos, and I think that's when I saw some of your early videos.
Yep. This is really good experience. You guys are right. Even though the mobs are low blue, they still yield a lot of EXP because of the thing. Oh, there's Brackus. Okay, Brackus, he can get you in a Honey-O spot because she's close to 47. Let me get you a spot.
What are you guys doing? Soul B?
Yep, we're trying to make that last push. Where's Brackus here?
Man, it's one of my favorite places.
Oh, let me get. Oh, wait. I thought Honey-O did disband. Oh, I got him in. There we go. Got him.
I'll tell you a good place that hardly anybody camps that I leveled all my guys with on the last server we played on.
What was that?
Go to, what's the name of the Frost Caverns?
Permafrost.
You go to Permafrost like you're going to fight Vox, and instead of going to her, turn to the left, and there's a trap door, and it drops you down into the bottom where there's a bunch of bears and spiders. It's where the shaman spear drops.
Oh, that's cool.
It was great for my box team because nobody went there, nobody messed with me. I was the only one there all the time. Did random loot drop when you guys went there?
Yep, it does only off the names though. And that's only off the rares. That's a problem with it. You know, they need to make it more randomized. Like for, where'd the other mobs go? So that any mob drops the loot. I think that would be even better. Here we go. We got him.
Congrats on your level.
Who leveled? Walker Bro, 20. Oh man, those are the good days.
Yeah, my little upper gut group.
They're kicking it.
Yeah, we got a cleric now too.
Oh wow.
Big time.
Heck yeah, I don't gotta heal no more. I'm just nuking away.
We've now cleared most of the zone at this point.
Awesome.
Cool.
What's that?
It's a mini ogre.
So out in the stream, Deadly Miss said he found out about EQ from GameStop. Wow, everybody's got good stories out there.
GameStop. Holy cow.
Yeah. Sorry, I missed all these chats. I was so busy staying alive here, looking at the loot. Yeah, I see this chat going by real fast.
Yeah, I probably won't be on much this next week. We're closing on a house tomorrow, so.
All right.
Congrats.
Yeah, this has been the most craziest house experience I've ever had.
What makes it so crazy?
Oh my god, every house that we put an offer on, they would get like 20, 30 offers, and the prices were going up, $75,000, $100,000 over asking price.
Really? Where you live? It's like that? Wow.
Florida. Yep, everybody's moving here.
Oh my gosh. It was going the other way here, but now it's turned around. Now it's going back up in San Francisco.
Which is really crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's easy money out there. And
I mean, I'm okay with it only because the interest rates are so low right now. We got 3.1% interest rate.
Wow. Yep.
So over a period of 20 years, when we pay it off, it's still worth it.
Yeah, we refinanced our house and got money out to do a fix up, so we got like spa level showers, like tile, rain, the whole 9 yards. We got our interest rate of 2%.
Nice.
Oh man.
70K out to fix the house up. We redid our bathrooms. We have I'm a very tall guy. I'm 6'5", so I have rain. I've always been short in the shower. The shower's always been really short. Shoots me like in the middle of the stomach. So now I raised the shower nozzle way high, so it shoots over my wife's head sometimes.
Oh,
and then
funny.
I got rain showers installed as well. It's
That's
heaven.
funny. Oh yeah, I like the rain showers. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's funny if it's so low. Like you go to Japan, it's even lower. It'll be like shooting you below the hips. Like, have you ever been in a Japanese hotel? They're so small that just the shower is tiny, and then everything's so small. You got to keep. I can touch the ceiling. It's really easy. You guys would probably hit your head going into the door. It's kind of funny how it is. Well, if you're 6'5", that explains why you played a lot of basketball.
Yeah, I grew up playing basketball, playing a little bit in college. And
Wow. So were you like good? Could you, get into the NBA?
No, I was a 6'5" white guy that was slow. I could shoot, but I couldn't. I wasn't fast, but I was good enough to get to college.
Wow, that's good. Did you played in college?
Yeah, I played Division two.
Ooh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah, it was fun. It's a good experience.
Yeah.
Anybody who's
What
thinking about
position
doing
did you
college
play?
athletes should definitely encourage people to do it.
What did you play? What position?
I played forward or small forward.
Nice. That's what I played too in high school.
Really? Wow.
I know.
6'5" is small forward?
Yeah, it's a little
Power
small
forward.
compared to today.
Yeah, my brother's 6'3". He wasn't tall enough for basketball. That's a funny thing. You got to be big, tall to play nowadays. You really gotta.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, big. They just get bigger and bigger. Welcome aboard, Truth Seeker. In high school, I used to play a little baseball, and of course, in high school baseball, back in those days, if anybody threw 80, low 80s, that was considered, oh yeah, you got to have this guy. Even though you could hit the 80s, super easy to hit. There's no difficulty at all. So they were like, 80 was like tops and stuff. And then now, nowadays in high school, people, kids are throwing like 95 with really good movement, tight spin and everything. But back when I played, it's like, you throw 80, you're on the team.
Yeah, women's softball, college softball was a day at work, and I was like, holy smokes, look at the movement they get on those pitches.
Yeah, and not only that, the pitching mound is so close. Is that crazy? It's just like it's 45 feet away. So even though they're only throwing 72, I've tried to hit against them, and it's really hard. It's even harder than I mean, it's actually less than 45. It's men's is 60 feet away. Excuse me. So oh, we got a bunch of stuff here. Hang on, let me save Easton here. So yeah, I mean, women's softball is incredibly hard to hit. I mean, the ball is bigger, that helps. And, it's just the angle it comes in at you. And it's just, I don't know, if you watch women's softball, it's like, how do they ever hit that stuff? They have so little time to swing.
When I was in college, I was dating a Division I, went to Ohio State, a softball pitcher.
Uh-huh.
And she asked me to hit against her, and she just owned me.
Yeah. Yep. The thing that's hard is the ball starts out low, and that's I think it's hard, because it's hard to hit stuff that's low in the strike zone to begin with. So it already starts out low, so they're able to keep the ball down at the knees if they want to, and it's just very, very difficult. You got to you got to make them throw a bad pitch or make a mistake, get over the plate before you can really make good contact. But it's just tough.
But you're right, the movement on the ball is insane. How they can move it so much.
Yeah, and the pitches all go different. Like if they throw a slider, it actually goes upward. Whereas in regular baseball, you throw the slider, it goes downward. But their slider and their curveball actually go up, and so they're, if they make a mistake with it, you can hit it, but you don't expect it to go that way. So the hitting technique is all different. Yeah, it's very hard to even get out of the way if they want to hit you.
Well, that was fun. Someone pulled about 10 mobs on us, and we killed them all.
Wow, that's great.
All of us are OOM at about half health, but we did it.
Those are the victories.
Can I get a heal on Eason, please?
Oh, sure. Let me buff him. Let me get Honeyode take care of it. I'm gonna rebuff him in his pet. Yeah, I can't forget about Eason. Don't want to leave him out.
So Fauci, if they wanted to fix enchanters, but they don't want to give the ability to stun completely all the time, what do they need to do to fix them?
No, they got to give it back. I mean, it's just that because they got to do it because the enchanters already. I mean, it's if you compare it to when they could rune tank. I mean, that was a little lot, you know. But they got to give them back something because you look at it, enchanters are almost unnecessary on raids. You know, you can camp them out and then you come back after the raid's over or when everybody's dead and it's been rezzed. So they're really, you know, it's just the group content that they're getting nerfed to heck. But I don't think that they can, I don't think they can, they got to give it back. I mean, they got to give back the charm and all that. It wasn't that big a deal in my opinion before. It's just people get jealous.
I feel like if they're not going to let them charm and have the stuns, they need to give them some other utility that would make them be useful in raids.
Yeah.
Beyond the basic regen, which is only good at different levels.
Yeah, I don't know what they could do. They'd have to remake the whole class. You know, right now it's almost, you know, once you cast, even at the high level, you cast your haste.
Noble.
Oh yeah, noble. You cast your haste, and then you put your buffs on, and then you just camp out, and that's it.
Well, I think part of the problem is on the upper levels. You're right. Regen no longer matters.
Yeah, even then
Lower
it's even
levels
worse.
you care about it, but at the high level, you forget about it.
Yeah. Nobody runs out of mana, and you get a bard in a group. Oh shoot, you definitely don't need an enchanter. Rebuffing Wushu, stand by. Yeah, I mean, I think they just wanted to kill the class entirely. They're just like, oh, it's time. We should just kill it off because, you know.
They had so many OP years, though.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got some things. Yes, they had a couple OP years. Okay, we got some stuff and Granite Bracer again.
Especially when Charm was insane.
Yep.
I think the Noxious Spider's up. I'm gonna get it. Nope, this is a lava crawler.
I'll put it on Fauci here. Okay. Lava crawler.
Bin Lala tried to take our noble, by the way, but I got it before she could do it.
Rebuffing Genjo.
Wow, did you see what Zounds got? 2 short swords of the Yuki.
Whoa. Wow, that's nice. Good camp. Sweet.
Got a priest up. Here comes the priest.
Wow. More named, but come on, drop something new. Time to fix his wagon. See here, Golem Wand, Shield. Oh, nothing good. Okay. Let's have Dr. Fauci. It's all going to Zounds again. Our Loot Master. He'll be busy. More junk to give away.
And to any of our followers on YouTube, if you send Dr. Fauci a tell that says who's your favorite monk and you get it right, you get a free piece of loot.
Oh yeah, that's right. Some of them already asked for loot. A couple of our viewers, our regular viewers, I sent them a lot of my extra stuff. I forgot. I think it's Bong K was one of them, and a few others. They sent me a tell in game, said, "Hey, I'm so and so from YouTube. You know, not just some random guy." And I was like, "Cool." I always send the viewers stuff, and they'd say, "Hey, do you know this item I saw you get the other night? Do you think you're going to need it?" And I said, "Yeah, I'd give it to you because I'm just using them as pet weapons. You know, the ones that Gloomheart water harpoons." So it makes me feel good giving it to players that can actually use it rather than the pet. Wow, and True Seekers Guild did
I'm grabbing the
Iovation.
champion because Fignana's trying to come take for our champion now.
Okay,
This
we are the
lady's
champion.
coming to my stuff.
All right, get that stuff. Oh boy. Healing Genjo. Let me get on the heels here. Get up, guys, before Fauci bites a big one.
Hey, we Mez.
Okay, nice.
I'm fading, guys. I got about 15 more minutes. Probably.
Okay, we're gonna get ready to wind it up then. Let's check out the Noble, and then we'll sort out everything for loot. Oh, we did get Ring of the Ancients and Platinum Skull Ring, Painbringer.
Congrats.
Yeah, let me go over the loot real quick. Some useful loot did actually drop. Wow, we got a lot of stuff here. So of the things
That's
we haven't
cool.
seen. Okay, so let me put them in there. Painbringer, the usual Carnal, Pauldrons, and a Ring of Ancients is, I think it's a really nice loot because people can get the J boots.
I'll stay for a bit. You know, I've just given you a warning because I'm starting to feel that my eyes getting heavy.
Okay.
I'm old.
I got 17% until 44. I'm gonna try to stay to
Ooh.
that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's get you that.
And Zounds, if you're listening out there, you're going to have a lot of loot to take care of tomorrow. A lot. Okay.
Hey guys, how's it going over there?
You're gonna have a lot of loot to take care of tomorrow. A lot.
Long video.
Oh yeah, make sure it's at least 10 minutes.
I don't think I'll have a choice.
That's it. Make people watch it. There's some good things you can sprinkle in there. Some good things here.
Yeah, it's been a good night.
Really good.
We were trying to wonder what the score was over here with the stream. We have some people who are leaving our group, some people who are sticking around.
Genjo is really close to the next level. I'm gonna stick around unless we can put a group together with him here. I don't think we have any healers. And then as soon as he gets that, I'm gonna head back to the common lands, get rid of this stuff, and then do my nighttime thingy.
All right, well, go ahead and pop into our channel when you guys wrap it up. We're going to be going until then, and some of them may be continuing on in the 3D room after.
Okay. Yeah, the 3D room's an easy camp to hold. Once you get it, just stay in the room there.
I'll definitely be up.
All right. Yeah, just need to get a healer in here.
Holio group last night. Kihit, Shisham, me, Azor.
Guys were kicking it, I heard.
We got Withel. We got Withel logging, and then Dr. Doom and I are spoken for probably for a little while.
Okay.
I could ask though if Dr. Doom and Shisham could handle it. If you guys need me to move over there.
Yeah, if I don't get it tonight, it's no big deal. I got about 15% to go, so.
Whoa, let's stick with it. Yeah, we should stick with it. We haven't even been going 2 hours. Let's just keep going because you're close enough. Let's get you into there because that means you get 46. We're good enough. Let's go. And we're gonna get Brackus some EXP also. And Honey will be of the level to, by Friday, be able to cast 90% res, which is very important.
All right. Well, we'll be pushing on over in the 3D. Good luck, guys.
Thanks, Al. He's doing a great job with the loot as the loot master.
I know. I'm so glad he could do it. It used to be my nightmare. You know, like I was saying, on a regular server, it's okay. You're only giving out maybe 5-6 pieces a week, or maybe 7. But this is like 30 pieces a day. It's so good. For those of you guys that like loot and want to experience all the loot, like a big treasure chest every night, you've come to the right server. I'm telling you, it is that good. You know, some people say on my channel, "Oh, what's the point of this server?" They say, I have no patience for that because they don't get it. They're like, "This server's not going to last," and no, this is like another Fronia Vibe, but even better. And everybody knows that when Fronia Vibe, that is the best live server you can be on by a mile. And it's that way because it's a free trade server, but this takes it even a step further. It's free trade with random loot. So this server will have the best prospects unless they make another one like this. Only thing that could stop it is next year they come out and say, okay, we're coming out with the same thing. Then what's going to happen is every year when they make a new server, everybody switches to servers. But if this is the last server that they make of this type, it will go all the way to live, and it'll be even more popular than Fronia, I predict.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's
by far.
Yeah, and it's funny to see. You know, I know who all the farmers are, the salty farmers are out there, because they'll come on my channel and they'll go like, "Why are you even posting this video?" That's why I hide all the comments. Why are you posting it? There's server's gonna be dead in 3 weeks, and they've keep saying that stuff. And you know, they're the mad farmers, and they're not gonna take it anymore.
Yeah, they're gonna need to do something during like Gates of Discord and stuff like that, but otherwise it should be good.
Yeah. So that's why I'm so excited about this server. This is the one.
I haven't played on that many TLPs, maybe I think 3, but I've never seen like planar armor going. You get a whole set of planar armor for for a K.
Yeah, I know, it's fun. I love it. Yeah, and that Truth Seeker, that's the thing about this server, which I think is so good, is you get your own stuff. And that's what I like about EverQuest. And you know, I don't think anybody likes having to buy it from a farmer or anything, because then it takes all the fun out of it. You know, it's like if you can get the stuff yourself, not necessarily by going to some set camp, but you get it yourself, that is fun. And that's what the game's all about. And now people can do that. I'm the little guy, which is really good. So yeah, this server, let's just see what happens next year, because you know, when they find out it's you know, this popular, well, then hopefully they don't decide to make you know, 2 more next year. But they could make it kind of interesting, you know. What if they had like random mobs? Somebody had told me a cool thing to do would have random mobs in random zones. That might be kind of neat. I don't know if they could do that. It might be a lot of work. Yeah, and Truth Seeker, that's right. We got Golden Fruity Boots in the hole the other day. And man, what a difference that is from the old days. As old days, the only way you could get it is to buy it. It was, you know, they should have just put it in the marketplace, for all I'm concerned, because heck, you know, if they're going to be owned by the farmers and they're making all the money, why not just Daybreak put it in the market and say, here, you can buy them from us? Because it was a purchase only thing, unless you were the 1% that got lucky. But this year, Dr. Doom got it last night. He just showed up one night and he got the roll, and we got it off of one of those whatever named in the Holio. So that's what's great about it. Oh, we got a lot here. Wow, so much loot. Rune Mythal Bracer just dropped. Man. Oh, good pet armor.
10% left.
Pet armor.
The bronze, I put on the pet, make the pet uber. They don't like Fauci.
Grats.
Ooh, yeah, Wushu, kicking it. Wow. Sweet.
Nice.
Thank
Congrats.
you, thank you.
Oh, yeah. You'll make it in time.
Damn. I couldn't get it from him.
That's all right.
I'm gonna try to make it till Genjo dings, and then I'm gonna hit the sack.
All right, sounds good.
Appreciate it. I'm at 7% right now.
Oh, I
We'll
got
get
you,
it.
bro.
Greater Kobold showed up.
So quiet.
Yeah, it's so quiet. Those last few percentage points.
Ding 44.
Sweet.
Woohoo!
Wow, you did it.
Congrats, man.
2 levels tonight?
Yeah. So 1 plus 30%. So
Wow.
thanks for sticking me out.
Oh, you're worth it.
After this, I think I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm tired as well.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. You need a buffer, a few kills?
I'll probably die first thing tomorrow, anyways. It's all good.
Okay, so we'll do it all again. All right, guys, we're going to wind it up, and thanks for joining us out here. It's been another successful night. Good stories. If you guys missed it, go back and check it out. You'll get to hear how everybody started EQ. And anybody staying in this camp?
Not I.
I'm not. I'm going to go back to the tunnel and do my thing. Anybody else staying?
Yeah, I'll see what I can get into.
Okay, then we have the other team out there. I'm going to prepare to gate out here.
Sam, I'm going to origin out.
See you all tomorrow at the next live stream.